skip that. We can skip that.
No. Go ahead. Now, I asked you, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
No, we can skip it. I know you don't want to get into that, but
you go.
Fuck it. We gonna get into it.
Get into it. Right. Okay, what's up?
Y'all ain't want to lighten it up a little bit?
I had put up a question. Why does everyone else unify except us? And there was some mixed feedback from it. You know, some people said that other races, you know, they're not united. And then you got people that said, you know, given the reasons for why we're not united and things like that. So I just think that I raised this question because of the exact thing, like how we're going back and forth on the podcast. Like everybody has different ideas, and but we're not unified on one solution. You know what I mean? We can't get the lynching bill passed. I mean, so that little shit like that shows me that we don't have the unity that we need to make change. Anybody disagree with that?
Well, though, okay, even at the last sentence that you said, we don't have the unity that we have to make change.
That we need right now to make change.
Right. See, and I disagree with that. I think because personally, Nike, to be perfectly honest, for me to say, I agree with that statement. To me, I would feel like I'm being a victim. That would make me feel powerless. And I never think that I'm powerless to make change. I always think that I can make change. But here, just hearing that, and additionally, I disagree with the premise that first of all, that there isn't some unity in our community. And I also disagree with the premise that the other races or communities are unified. So those three instances, especially the one where it talks about we can't make change, that just it does something to me, because I always feel like, me personally, that I'm always in a position to change, to make change.
I didn't say we couldn't make change. That's not what I said.
Now, are we where we should be? No, I agree with that wholeheartedly. But I don't think that we're not, and I think that we're in the perfect position to make change, as I see that we're doing. Can we do better? Yes. Would I like to see it happen faster? Yes. But I'm okay as long as we're moving forward incrementally, which I use every podcast. What do you thoughts, guy?
I think listen, first, the statement itself, why does everyone else unify except us? I got to take exception to that statement, period, because I think that's making an assumption about us and us not unifying. Because I know for certain that I see unity everywhere I go all the time. I see unity. I see just from the people I interact with every day, the people I talk to every day, the people we represent at my office every day. There's unity. Like I think to put that word out there and to make that statement like that, I think what we're saying is something that's almost impossible. Why does everyone else unify except us? I think what we're implying in that definition of unify is that we need all Black people to unify for the same cause. When what the truth of the matter is that will never happen, because we're all individuals. We all have our own thought process, and we all have our own means to get to an end. And so we could throw that question out there, and it could apply to every race, every color, every creed, every ethnicity, because not everyone in every one of those groups is going to unify for any one particular cause. So I have to take exception to that statement and say, no, I see unity everywhere. I see unity all the time. And I do believe that Black folks do unify, maybe not to the degree that everybody wants to see, or, the potential, but I do see unity, and I think, and I'm proud of the unity that I see, and I try to bolster that unity and amplify it at every opportunity that I get. I'm out in the streets, I'm talking to folks, I'm building relationships, and that all, supports unity. So while we may not have it today, we may not have it tomorrow, we may not have it eternally, you know, full unity across the board with everybody in our race, I do see unity. And I think that
I see our unity as a work in progress. We
Agreed.
don't have unity right now. We don't have unity right now.
Actually, Knight, no, see, but Knight, those two.
Our unity is a work in progress. Like,
so therefore, go ahead. I'm sorry, Knight.
What I'm saying is, okay, so just my example is, all right, take Asians, right? They were able to come together to get their Asian hate bill passed like that, right? Black people, we can't even get the anti-lynching bill passed.
That's not for lack of unity. That's not for lack of unity.
Right.
It kind of is.
That's not for lack of unity.
But if we had people,
that bill has been on the agenda for years. That's not something new. The Asians were able to accomplish that because our established government, right, sees Asians as more human than they see black folks. It wasn't because there's a lack of unity.
There is a lack of unity, because if we were unified, that bill they would have no choice to pass that bill. You get what I'm saying? Because we would have more representation.
But Knight, but I think more. Go ahead. But I think what you're talking about now is prioritizing. You know, I think when you know, what bill are you going to scream and what bills are you going to yell and scream for the most? To have that anti-lynching bill passed, or you're going to go out there and pound the pavement for police reform? You know, because see, but again, Knight,
there has to be either or.
Well, no, not in all instances, but no, but in some instances, yes, because everything can't happen all at once. Because again, as you talk about, okay, put it this way, Knight, we all come together and vote on a person to put that person in office. So you're going to tell that person do everything on day one, or you're going to say this is the priority. We want you to focus on that and get that passed. And I'm not saying ignore the other one, but you have to prioritize. You can't do everything all at once. You can't. No one can.
So the lynching bill, you don't think it should have had passed already?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, no, what I'm saying is it's a matter of prioritizing. Again, and I'll ask you the question.
That thing has been on, like Guy said, that has been proposed for years.
Okay.
And it hasn't been passed.
Okay.
And Democrats have been in office. When Obama was in his office, when Obama was in office, that bill didn't get passed. Of course, it's not going to get passed with Agent Orange in the office. So, all right. For one thing, with when I say unify, I'm just talking about coming together and having our own. I'm not saying have a separate country. I'm saying we need to not be dependent on other people's priorities. We should have we should be focused on our own priorities. No, that doesn't make sense.
No, I agree. You vote for the person that's gonna represent your interests. No, I agree with that. You're not gonna get any disagreement with me from that. You know, you're not. What do you think, Guy?
I think there's unity in our community. I got to stick with that, because to say otherwise is going to disqualify a lot of work that a lot of people do in our communities to better our situations.